Noon on New Era TT Radio, Net Radio.
There's no Christmas like Christmas on New Era TT Radio.
Oh, how I wish I were a child again, where poinsettias keep reminding you.
Christmas is family.
A Christmas gift of love. It's the kind of gift a man enjoys.
Christmas is love.
Have a Merry Christmas, my dear, and have a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas from all of us here at New Era TT Radio, Net Radio.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
In the shimmers that you wear, it's not that figure that you carry, it's the beauty that's in your eyes that forwards to your heart where love resides. You wonder
All right, everybody, and of course, this is where we welcome you inside of Pageantry Talks, right here on New Era TT Radio, the heartbeat of the Caribbean. We take you above and beyond. And of course, inside of this session, we want to say a very special good evening to everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in, wherever you may be in different time zones and spaces. Thank you very much for being here. Of course, we are led by none other than Adina Pollard Simon, and of course, she is our host inside of this session. So, Adina, good evening to you. How are you doing?
Good evening, Sir Charles. I am excellent. And to my beautiful sister queens, I'm seeing royalty on our set. Welcome. But before we proceed, Sir Charles, how was your weekend?
Actually, how was I weekend? It was so long I forget.
Oh my gosh.
No, believe it. I mean, this thing has us working so much, but all in all, I think it was a good weekend. Yeah. I remember I still got some time to sleep and stuff in between everything.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I know you all media persons have a lot on your plate. So to hear you taking us rest is a good thing. But my weekend is exciting. As usual, I would have audition. So I'm now back trying to get my feet wet back into the Calypso arena for the Calypso Tents for 2026. And it was interesting. Yes, my first audition was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was received very well by the audience. So I'm hoping and praying I have other places to audition. I'm hoping that you all can see me in the Calypso Tents for the carnival season.
That is nice. I hear the song yet. Yes, and the song for it.
I have to send it. Yes, it's a social commentary. So for my queens who are listening, social commentary in our country is a different category. It is the name of the calypso I can give you. It's called Human Reality. And it was written by myself in 2012, and copyright. Also, along with the deceased Mr. Pageant Winchester, that's the dad of our famous artist, Sherwin Winchester. So there's a lot of, trust me, the words are powerful. It relates to our time. Sometimes you have material and you have it there and you just decide, okay, I'm not going to do anything. So I decided this is the time to bring it out. And I want to say thanks to all those who have encouraged me to get back into that era into that circle. It was interesting,
Beautiful.
amongst other things, yes. But I'm happy to be here on this Monday evening, seeing that we are flanked by my sister queens from the United States of America. Ooh, you all make me feel to go get my crown and put it on and put all this sash. You all are looking so regal. So
Thank
Charles,
you.
you're ready?
Oh yeah, I really do.
Yes.
Ladies look lovely.
Yes,
Thank
you can
you.
see royalty. And I must say thanks to their director. So we will dive straight into things. So Charles, at the end of the show, I will remind you, Sir Charles, I need to speak with you off air when we are done.
No problem.
We have our parts that you must honor. So ladies, you all look pretty. I'm seeing
Thank
Miss
you.
Crystal Global USA, Miss Lindsay, and I'm seeing, is it how do you pronounce it, Miss Mayo? How do you pronounce it
Deja.
first? Deja. Right. I like to get people's name correct. I know we are in a different time zone, but the difference is the same as we have pageantry in our bloods. We have royalty in our house today. Ladies, I don't know if your director told you, but this Adina, who goes by the name of Queenie, I like to have fun on our show. So please, y'all are looking so pretty, so
Thank
made up.
you.
Ooh, I don't know where to start. Okay, so yes, honestly, I like you all are representing your brand. So I want to start off with Miss Lindsay. Since I would have seen her first, Lindsay, how are you today?
I am fantastic. I'm so excited to be here, and it's an honor to be here for a second time, a second round. I enjoyed our time the first time, so I'm glad we get to chat some more.
I think you all look more regal today. To get extra, I don't know, like if you all want a pageant again, because seeing you all, I know I would have had you before, but seeing
We
you all
just
again
wake
is
up
like,
like
ooh.
this.
Okay, excuse me. I have to pick it up like that. All right. I
Universal
love it.
global
I love
queens
it.
wake up like this. No, just
Yes,
kidding.
that's good. Honestly, you all look extra glowing today.
Thank
So
you.
how
I
has it
appreciate
been
that.
since we would have talked? I mean, I have to apologize. I know last week we would have had some hiccup, but you all are here, and that is important. And that's the thing about Pageantry Talks. I mean, I just want to leave off from, go back to where we had left off. How have it been? Did it show that were you able to pass on your crown? Because I know you all have two titles. What
Yes.
happened
Well,
from the last interview to now? Could you
yes.
fill me in?
Yes. So for what's coming up actually this weekend is the state
okay.
pageant. It's the state pageant. So Deja and I both won the international this past July. So we're representing the U.S. now, and we're getting ready to give up our state crowns and crown our successors this weekend. So we've been gearing up for that. Yes.
Look excited. So I just want to move up to Deja a bit. Deja, are you excited? To me, you see, I don't know. I feel like if I have new queens today, like, you all went and you all got dipped in, that glow you have when you win a pageant, how you feel on the first, that's how you all look to me, honestly. This is no joke. So that's why I had to watch properly to ensure. Ladies, forgive me, I use glasses sometimes. I had to be sure. Is this the same ladies that I interviewed some days ago, 13 days ago? Right. So Deja, how is it? How has it been since we last spoke?
Yeah, I've had a great week. I've been able to hang out with my friends, go to school and stuff. So yeah, I've just had a really great week and day.
And I'm seeing that you are in transit. So that's the life of a queen, right? I know it's not easy because many times I had to do that. I'll be driving and I had to pull aside and do interviews. I know, how was your day? How was your schedule? Because I know you have a lot on your plate. So is it because of what you had that you are on the road?
My day was good. I'm actually going to tumbling right now, so that's why I'm in the car.
Oh, okay. Are you making an appearance? Yeah. Oh, okay. So what is that like? Could you elaborate some more where you are going, your appearance, what it is about?
No, I'm going to tumbling. Sorry, I didn't understand you.
Oh,
But,
sorry. Okay, understood. I know understood what you said. And I'll just move back to Lindsay. Are you all both, this question is for you both. Are you all excited to hand over your crown? Or are you
It's
nervous?
bittersweet. It's bittersweet. This crown was the state crown was my first crown, obviously, in the Universal Global Pageant system. So it was very special to me to enter this sisterhood and be with our director. We love our director. So I'm excited I won the national title. So I get another year with her and all of my sister queens. So it's being a national title holder is making give up my state pageant title easier. So, oh, your sound's cut out.
Sorry, yes, I realized. They put me back into the studio. What I know is, as someone who would have represented on a national level, the difference with you all have many states. So you represent your state, and then you have that national title, which is good. What for me, we have community. So it comes like state because in Trinidad and Tobago, we are Twin Island Republic. We don't have states. We have islands. So because we are Twin Island, we have, which is Trinidad and Tobago. So if you represent for your community. That's on a community level. And then we have the national, where you compete national, that takes you to the either regional or international. But I understand you all because I have been a part of the international system, and there were many persons when I would have competed in different states that you represent states. But so I know it's a little different, but it's similarities where we understand in pageantry. I don't know if you all could share between Deja and Lindsay. Could you all let me know like how many contestants there are? Are you interacting with them? As the last week, did you all have speech? Did you have to do any platform, any appearances with the delegates? What's happening? I'm excited. I'm not there in person, but I like to know what's happening on the pageantry front.
So I've met some of them because we're bringing a lot of them with us from our state, from our modeling school that we work at. So I know a lot of them because we're bringing a lot of them. And then there's half of them that I have not met yet, and I'm really excited to meet them. The pageant itself doesn't start until Friday. So we'll meet everybody Friday, and we'll be able to get involved and get to know them. I'm really excited to meet the new Miss division. So I want to be very hands-on with those girls and get to know them and guide them.
And that is interesting. I want to move back to Miss Mayo. How is it? How has it been for you? Because I know you told me you were studying with your friends and your family, the balance. How is it? Seeing it's leading up to your handover.
So it is very sad because I love representing Florida as junior Miss, but it's also very exciting to me because I feel like I'm going to be able to give it to another amazing junior Miss, and I'm just excited to make a whole bunch of new friends and meet everyone.
Yes, I think we froze a little just now. Are you hearing me?
Yes. Oh, you froze again.
Are you hearing me? I would have got some connection issues. Are you hearing me?
Yes, you're back.
Right, I'm back. That happens with the network sometimes. That is beyond our control. Yes. I know sometimes when it's about to come to that stage where you have to actually hand over, you'll have stuff to do. So I would have heard Lindsay, Deja, did you have any stuff that you assign any roles, function? Were you delegated to do anything with the delegates, these future queens?
I mean, yeah, I was able to represent my crown by fostering and like being able to like foster kittens, like I said last week, and just like show kids that they actually like are meant to be on this world and like do something.
Okay, I understand. So I know on coronation night of the delegates, I just want to know the walkthrough. Could you all guide me through on what they are in, if they are in what categories, if they were prejudged, those kind of things. Because I know ever so often different pageant systems. I mean, because one of my queens represented in Miss Universal Global, right, on the international front. But because I'm not there, hopefully I should be there next year so I can get to see you all in person. That yes, I'm working very hard to attend this 2026. Yes, I'm trying my best. So once I'm there, I know I'll be meeting everyone. What I would like to find out from you all, the process on pageant night, is it the same for you all, or is there going to be a different? Could you walk me through that from the starting? Yeah, could you all do that?
So how the state pageant works, it's very similar to the national pageant, but how the state pageant works is the first day is pretty much the optional competitions and registration and meeting everybody and just doing the optionals. The next day, we start bright and early with interviews. The interviews are one-on-one with the judges and the delegates. And after that, we go on. I think we have a few more optionals, and then we start with day wear and formal wear. Then we have the optional awards. And then Sunday morning, we have crowning. So there's nothing to worry about on Sunday except showing up and looking pretty. Yes.
Okay, that's good. So for Miss Mayo, I got a sense of what Lindsay is saying. So what you're saying actually is 2 days that you all have to prepare for the final. So that judges, is that the panel interview by chance?
So yeah, so there's 3 judges and the person watching, I can't remember the name right now, but there's 2 persons and then the person watching to oversee. And it's one-on-one with the judges and one delegate, so they take turns.
Oh, that's for the state as well as for the international, the national.
For national, yeah.
Okay, understood. So what happens on the, you said on the Sunday, I know you're dressed and you look pretty because you're being judged still. How long is the pageant for? The hours, the time, what duration? Is it like a 4-hour, 5-hour? Because I know that could be nerve-wracking.
Really? You know, I've only been in a few other pageant systems, and I have to say Universal Global has been the best one so far time-wise. So it goes by very quickly. It's extremely organized. There's not a lot of hurry up and wait. Like you get on, you get there, you go on stage, do your thing. Like it's very well organized, and it goes by pretty quickly. So to say duration, I don't know exactly how to say it because it depends on if you're in the optional competitions or not, or just the pageant itself. So it really depends on what you're doing in the pageant. So
I understand. No, because I know some pageants. I mean, I have learned a lot from you all. I must say, my American sisters, queens and queens, all the directors, kudos to yours, especially because she's very hardworking, very genuine lady. I call her my sister. In fact, we call each other sister. She is a gem, and I want you to cherish her. Susie works very hard. I want to take her and bring her to Trinidad and Tobago for a bit. We'll take her forever. Yes, and I mean, there's certain things. Hopefully, you all will get to come here soon, probably more sooner than you all think, right? The nights, so everything, what I'm trying to get at is that you all have, after all this stuff that you are prejudged, is all the results revealed on the night. Do you all get to hear all the results?
Yes. So the optional awards happen Saturday night, and then the actual pageant happens on Sunday morning, the actual results for the pageant.
I want to go to Miss Mayo, Deja. Is it you told me you have a friend or a family, someone in the pageant, or was it Lindsay? I recall we spoke about someone. Deja, okay. Was it you? And how is she feeling? See, that's his family. What's happening with her?
So for me, I have my little sister that's going to be in the pageant, and she's going to be going for Little Miss.
I'm here. Sorry for the internet. I'm listening.
So Deja, could you repeat that because the internet froze?
Oh, sorry. So yeah. So I was saying, like, for me, I have my little sister that's gonna be doing it. Her name's Raven, and she's gonna be auditioning for Little Miss.
Oh, so she's in that category. I heard you.
Yes.
Okay. Is she nervous? Is she anxious, excited? What's she feeling?
I think she's a little bit nervous because she's only really done preliminary pageants, and she's only 6 years old too. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That is quite young, but she's brave. Tell her I send all my love to her. And by extension, Lindsay, you could also let the other delegates know they're getting some warm Caribbean love. I'm telling all the way. The good thing with you all in Florida, you all have, or your climate is similar to us in the Caribbean. It's just that it's more breezy. You all have hurricanes. I have been to Florida, and I would have been at Marriott, close to Disney. So I would have gotten the Disney experience. Yes, I hope to. That's why I'm so excited to come back. I cannot wait to come to Orlando. I cannot wait just to come to Florida. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Right.
Well, we want to meet you too.
Of course, you will meet me soon. By the grace of God, He would allow everything to happen. My question is, how many? I heard they just said there is the Miss Division. How many division is in that pageant?
Well,
there's a lot.
The divisions go all the way up to like elite, classic. So we have some, some Mrs., Ms., like it's all ages. So everybody has a place in Universal Global.
I wanted to get a feedback from you because what I noticed with this particular brand, Miss Universal, is that you all are given opportunities as delegates, even when you're crowned as queen, and then you have categories in acting. And I saw there's a lot of the past queens, some of the ladies are being advertised and billboard and getting roles, and that is exciting. Did you all get any of those opportunities to advertise, like with modeling agencies? And I mean, this is good. It's a good thing coming out of the pageant. It's a next opportunity and a chapter in your life. So I want to know if you all did, and how is it going for you all?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. A lot of the queens had an opportunity this past September. They went to New York Fashion Week. I had to work, so I was unable to go, but a lot of the girls went and they had a blast. And Miss Susie sends us out for commercial auditions all of the time. She gets girls in magazines. She's got a lot of queens in magazines this past week. So there's plenty of opportunities through this pageant system.
Interesting. Nice. You all are getting a lot of opportunities because I know most models or most queens would give an arm and a leg to get those opportunities. So again, kudos to your hardworking director. I don't know how she pulls it off, but she does it. Because I see she has like thanks for the correction, the addition. She really does it well. Because I have noticed, as I said, I'm following the page, and I have seen where she has to manage all these persons. And your gifts. I want to hear about the gifts because I have seen some stuff and it looks like you all have given very nice gifts. So what is the winner or winners expected to get out of this show when they win for this year, for 2025?
Do you want to answer, Deja? I feel like I've been answering a lot.
So when we won, she gave us a lot of like jewelry and some just like fun accessories and like stuff you can use at home and all that stuff. And then I think that's it for what I've gotten so far.
So the winners get like a little prize package gift for winning with your crown, but also throughout the year, she gives us a lot of things like our autograph cards and, opportunities to go out and represent and interviews. So we get all year, she's constantly giving to the queens, and it's absolutely wonderful. So it's a great system.
I know that it can be very costly in terms of those gifts. But before we proceed, I just want to go back to studio for a quick little break, and we will continue when we come back. So I'll hand over right to Sir Charles as we make way for a little break, pay our dues, and come back in.
It is not in the shimmers that you wear. It's not that figure that you carry. It's the beauty that's in your eyes that flow right to your heart where love resides. You want the universe. You stand for pride and grace. Beautiful woman you are. You're shining bright like a star. You want the universe. You stand for pride and grace. Beautiful woman you are. You're shining bright like a star. It is not how fine the way you move, your graceful walk and your perfect smile. It's the greatness reflected in your soul. Your confidence and strength make you beautiful. You want the universe. You stand for pride and grace. Beautiful woman you are. You're shining bright like a star. You want the universe. You stand for pride and grace. Beautiful woman you are. You're shining bright like a star.
Right. So we continue to shine with the ladies here on the Era TT Radio and, of course, Gal Caribbean. And it is Pageantry Talks with Adina. So, Adina, we are back on the inside with you.
Yes, these beautiful ladies. Thank you, Sir Charles. These beautiful ladies, I must say, I'm seeing royalty glitter. Anything you would know about Queenie Adina is because I love glamour, glitter in pageantry. Right? I can't help it. I think that's why I got the name Queenie. You all really look beautiful this evening. So I want to go back to some stuff. I know we spoke about a lot of stuff and how you would have entered and so what's next after this state pageant for you all? What is next? Where do you all see yourself going? I know you all have some platforms that you all are working on. You all seem to be doing a lot of humanitarian work, and I must applaud you all for that because I am a sucker for that. I grew up and I continue. And I know it's not easy at times, but what's the plan after you hand up your title?
Yeah, so since we still are representing the USA now that we have these new titles, we're going to go full in and represent the national titles now that we're not dueling crowns. We have more opportunity to focus on the one and do lots of volunteer work and hopefully more interviews to come as well. So it's going to be a little easier now that we crown the next successor, just so we can focus more on the USA title.
Deja, any from you?
I think it's just like Lindsay said, once we're able to give up the Florida title, it's definitely going to be much easier to just focus on one USA title until that next one comes up.
Okay. So am I correct? Do you both hand over that title next July 2026? Am I correct?
The USA title.
Yeah,
yes.
the USA.
Okay. So my question to you is, I am seeing the bonding with you all, and that's good. That's something I support very, very. It's a huge part of my heart where the sisterhood is concerned. So I think you all said you belong to the same agency. Is it that you
Yes,
all? Right. So Lindsay and Deja, you all see one another often.
yes, we do. So I work at Sessions Modeling Studio
Okay.
and Photography Studio. I'm actually the main photographer and director of photography at the business, and I am the pageantry and walking coach also. So for the lessons, I'll teach the walking and the pageantry walking, which is very different between modeling and pageants, but I'm able to teach the girls how to differentiate between the two. And then Deja grew up, I'm speaking for her, but Deja grew up at Sessions since she was really young, and she has graduated, and we like to have her back. She comes back and helps with the little ones. So she'll help out with the classes for the young kids.
I am glad that you are mentioning this, Lindsay, because I always tell people, whilst we are speaking, that pageantry and modeling are two different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, General John Paul, thinks that pageantry walks and pageantry talks are the same as fashion. I told them no, runway is totally different.
Very
And
different.
pageantry is much more. So I want you to just you said that you differentiate, and I love that you point that out. Could you please say, so let us say we have person viewing or who would be looking at this program. Could you explain the difference between pageantry training and also in the fashion industry, runway, as a runway model?
So for Runway, you are representing a company and you are selling a product. So you are going to show off the products. It's not about you. You want to be very um, plain, if you will, just to show off the outfits and the artistry of the designers. For pageantry walking, pageantry is selling yourself. Essentially, it's showing your personality, it's showing your character and the beautiful things about you. So it's not about the clothes, it's about showing yourself to the world and how you'll represent the system. So that's a little bit of the difference between the two.
Thanks. And Deja, since Deja has been there as a baby in the agency, I want Deja to let our viewers know how has that journey been for you. And I heard Lindsay say that you come back from time to time to teach the younger ones. Seeing that you were there from that age, I want to know who encouraged you. What made you start from that time, that very young age to now? Because you are still young, but you were younger. How was that? How was that? How that came about?
Yes, so I was at a fair at the time and I wasn't really into modeling or anything at the moment. And then I saw Sessions Modeling having a little stand, so we went over and then I did my first class at 5 years old. And then ever since, I've just been helping out there, helping the little kids choreograph. And then I get photo shoots every other often and stuff. And now I did my first pageant when I was 6, and now I'm here with Florida and USA.
We are a bit in and out. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. That's okay. That's how the network is at times. Sometimes it's kind to us, and sometimes it can be a little challenging. But I always look at persons who have started off this young, because for me, I don't know about you, I never had any desire, that's the word, to ever enter pageantry. I used to admire. I used to sit and watch and admire. And as I told someone recently, once you get into that, you get your feet wet or you got that bug. I don't know if it happened. I mean, because you all said you all have this one to focus on, but I could tell you, after you hand over that final crown, you all are going to have what I call pageant to banker, where you miss a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's happening for the other one. The good thing with you all is you all were able to you all are handing over one to deal with the other one. So you all still
Mm-hmm.
have some time. But after the end of every pageant, I go into that state. I'm not ashamed to say it. because the bonding and then the appearances. It is a lot. The sisterhood, and then you really the bonding connects people in different ways. And some persons, you happen to be continuous. I am always blessed to be one of those who, if I don't continue, I will be contacted. And I admire that. That is something that is to me, that is where the pageantry shows all the training, all the, all those months and weeks of connecting, and that is where it takes effect after the crowning. Because some persons don't. And that's why I admire you and Lindsay and Deja, that you all have that connection. And I hope you all keep that for the rest of your life, honestly, because it can go very far. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So I have a question in terms of your platform. Is it mandatory on the final night or pre-judging for this pageant? Is it mandatory that you have to do a talent and a platform, or is it not? I just want to know what areas you're competing in, or whoever is competing.
So talent is considered one of the optional competitions. So talent is not mandatory, but I do highly recommend showing it because you're able to show your gifts and who you really are and what you enjoy doing and share that so you can have that connection a little bit more. If you're a singer or a musician, or a dancer, you can show that side of yourself and the judges can understand a little bit more of who you are and where you're coming from to see your happy place. So I highly suggest you do talent. However, it is not mandatory to do talent in this particular pageant. It is considered an optional. And as far as the platforms go, I believe for the Universal Global system that you should have a platform. It is very volunteer based. They want to know that you're going to make a difference in the world with your title. It's not just for modeling jobs or beauty. That's great, but you have to also make a difference in the world and make an impact with the platform you're given.
Very interesting. And Deja, my question, because remember I'm new to your system and I'm learning. The question I have for you, did you all have to do anything like a display of costumes from different states? Could you, if not, let me know which other area that you all had to compete in. I'd like to know if it's optional or if it's at the start. Sorry, you can go ahead.
So I don't think there was one for Florida, but for the USA, when we were trying out, there was one where you could represent Florida and you could wear hold a basket of peaches or something to represent where you stay, but not for the one that we are going to be crowning at now.
So how many areas of competition? Not the optional. I'm asking for the present night, the final night. What are the areas? And you can feel free to elaborate if you want to talk about the optional, but I want to know final night. What is it? Of course, we know evening gown, right? That's my favorite.
So the actual pageant is just interview, day wear, and formal wear. So those are the three mandatory things for the state pageant. Now we did have in the nationals, we all did get to represent the different states wherever we came from. Just for the state pageants, it was day wear, formal wear, and interview.
Okay, so I have a burning question. I would have had someone ask, because he is into pageants in our country, and he would have looked at your interview before. And the question was, is there a male division?
Yes, there is. And we have men coming this weekend. We're really excited. The men are always a big hit. The room will get super loud when the men walk out on the runway. But, that's okay. It's okay. but yeah,
I understand. I have competed with men already on the international, and I know they do get attention a lot, more than enough, right? And that's
but we have a teen boy. Sorry, we have a teen boy. We have men in my age group, and we've got some older men also. So they're all ages for the men as well.
Okay, and what are their categories that they compete in? I'd like to know.
Basically the same. Instead of evening gown, they'll just have evening wear. So they'll come out in the suit and then they'll have their day wear. So it's the same thing, interview, day wear, and formal wear. I have to do a shout out though for the nationals. We had Mr. Australia come and he made all his outfits. It was incredible. He made every single outfit for his competitions, and he's a good designer. So sometimes the men will come up and surprise you.
I'm here.
Okay, you froze for a minute. So Deja, you want to put your intake on that?
Yeah, that's what I really love about Susie's pageant is that she gets to like have men come in and like have an opportunity to try out and like win and stuff. And I also love how she has all ages for men and women.
Okay. So before I think Deja has reached her destination at Dublin. So I hope that we are not keeping you back, but I really appreciate if you have to leave, Deja. Oh, the show, okay, because if you have to go, I understand, right? My thing is, since that you all have that modeling experience, which I think is an edge, an extra coming from an agency, because it always works well for persons who has experience. We all have to start somewhere, right? But it always alter well for an experienced lady or child or male who's entering into pageant. It gives you that edge, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, it really gives you that edge, and it's good to see. I see you all are so serious about this. This is good. Would you all be working with any of the winners after, or is it, I don't know. Could you fill me in on that? Are you all obligated, or you will be called on?
So for us in general, for like our agency, no, mainly they go, once they win their titles, they specifically work with Miss Susie. But if they are open to like doing photo shoots or whatever, like, and if they're in our part of town, we do like to, we're able to assist them, help them, do workshops with them if they feel like they need it, so we all work together.
That's nice. So it will be a continuation with Deja and yourself and other queens, right? How many persons are expected to be crowned for final night of the national? How many persons? It's a lot.
Ooh, there's a lot. Like we mentioned earlier, there's like somebody in every age division, so there's going to be a lot of crowns going out on Sunday.
Wow. Okay. I get it. I can't wait to see your pageant next year because it's so much. And I would hopefully try to see if I could come probably a following year for one of those states because it sounds interesting. It's a little more category, but the good thing is that persons has an opportunity for every division. I'm correct, right? That's the good thing about it. Okay, is there an ultimate winner? When I said ultimate, overall, there's, all right, how you have Miss Global USA, and it has Miss Global International. Am I correct?
Right. Yeah, so they're all kind of different levels. So everybody wins their category. Like, for example, I won Miss Florida last November. So I was the Miss Florida. Then I move up and I tried out for Miss USA, and I was really blessed to win that title. So there's no overall pageant winner. It's more you're the winner of your division.
That is interesting, which is very good. All right. There's a lot. Is there misses? Because I know some you all has misses. But I believe there was a lady, I call her a young lady, who you would have interviewed from you. Like, can't recall her name right now, but very pleasant. She represented well. She's also with Susie as well. You probably would know her. And I admire that because sometimes there's just miss and sometimes there's not misses. So before we have a few minutes again, before I wrap up, What is next on the horizon for Deja? What is next for Lindsay after you all hand these crowns up? What's next? I know you all said you have platform, you have stuff that
So next, you're frozen, so let me wait for you to come back. Hopefully. Internet is great when it works.
Yeah.
that's okay. I understand.
There we go.
Trust me.
We
And
got
we are
you back.
live. So yes.
So
Yes, all
next,
viewers, they are accustomed. Yes.
so next for me
Yeah, I'm
personally
listening.
is, aside from representing the USA and doing the platform and everything, I'm preparing for the international pageant. So that one's coming up next year, 2026. I believe in May. We're supposed to be going to another country for this one. So I'm gearing up, getting my clothes ready, practicing, and just preparing for the international pageant.
Lindsay, I am seeing myself in you. You didn't just get the bug. You because I'm like that. I mean, I had to literally every year I would say, oh, I was okay, I'm not going to compete this year, but it's always a different level. But you grow from this. That's the good thing
Yes.
when you get a lot of experience because coming into the different stages where you have community, states, national, regional, international, you are going up for a very big pageant. International is like, whoo, the creme of the la creme in pageantry. I wish you, yes, I wish you all the blessings. You will need it because it's more work, but you all are
Yes.
already trained. So I believe you will do well because when you go to, and the good thing is that the language. Yes. Sorry, we are back.
Okay.
The language when you communicate with different countries as well as persons learn from you. Persons will be learning from you as well, right? Deja, what's your plan as well? What's in the cards for you?
Yeah, so for me, it's basically just like Lindsay. I'm getting ready for international for Miss Susie. And like she said, I'm just getting my clothes ready, practicing, probably going to go to some workshops for sessions. And then I also want to focus more on modeling because I feel like I've been doing a lot of more pageantry than modeling lately. So I want to like audition for some commercials and stuff like that.
You all, I have to give you all your kudos and again, royalty. You all are not joking. You all are serious about my pageant sisters. That is nice. That's nice. You know, it's a lot of work. I always say to people that pageantry will be the hardest job you have ever done. It's not easy. People just see you come on the stage and they think it's modeling the gong and strutting and holding your head. Oh, there's another question I had for you that I didn't ask. And do you all do question and answers? Or is it just in the panel interview? When I say question on stage, on the final night, do you all have that?
No, not so far. I haven't done international yet, so I don't know. I can't speak for that pageant, but so far for national and state, it's just a closed private interview, one-on-one.
Okay. So it's the same for Deja as well?
Yeah, same for her.
Oh, okay. Understood. Because I know most pageants, but I realize with the international, it's a little different. But we have a similar format here as well, where you have that pre-interview, which is we call it the panel interview. It's the same like you all, that in close one-on-one with the judges and the person who oversees. You all were nervous for that? I didn't get a response. How was that for you when you all had to do that? Wait, a nervous thing? Were you excited? How was it? Because I was nervous, I am being honest, when I had to do mine.
You want to go ahead, Deja?
So for the interviews for me, I was definitely a little bit nervous because I didn't know what questions they would ask me or anything like that. I don't know if I thought I looked good or anything, but I feel like it worked out well because I just was going to be myself and give them the answers that I think they would want, or give them the answers that are about me.
Fair enough. And for you, Lindsay.
Yeah, interview, I tend to, I used to get very nervous with the interview. However, this particular national pageant, I was so confident and I felt very good about that interview. The judges are so kind and you don't feel like it's, you're going to say the wrong thing. It's more like they want to get to know you. So I'm starting to really enjoy the interview process.
And that for me, my opinion, after having years of experience, that is what helps you to grow. Those interviews, because you get to remember, it's about yourself. Yes, they may ask other questions, pageantry related, but it's about you having a conversation. And I always say this to potential delegates who may one day become queen. When you go in that one-on-one, it's important to, I know it's kind of hard to relax, but you all are sounding like veterans in this, right? No, seriously, after you do it 1 or 2 times, of course, you are human, you will get the butterflies, because what I'm telling you is what has happened with me. As experienced as I would be like, oh yes, I have it. But when you get in that room where you're about to enter, you get a little nudge in your stomach, right? And once you flow, it's important to have that one-on-one conversation. And it's about you. It's not about the person who's outside the door. It's not even about the director. It's you, as you said, in selling yourself. All right? Yes. So I'm glad I got this from you all. I'm really happy. I must say, I know it is, because I know in the US it's very, how I should say, hectic. Your schedule leading up to the final. And as queens, I'm sure you all would have appearances or, as I said, interviews, right? I know it can be demanding, and sometimes you get a moment notice without even advance notice, right? So you always have to be prepared. So it's nice that you all will get a little time to rest, which is not much, because you all are preparing for international now. I want to wish you all the best, because I am saying I hope we can have a representative, which I will be chaperoning, so it will make it more interesting. Yes, but because either way, I am coming by the grace of God. My visa is intact. We hope, and the relation, I want it to continue. So you will keep me informed, keep me updated, share stuff, take lots of photos, share it on my page. Yes, tag me so I can see, because I have a few of your queens and delegates former who would tag me, so I'll know. And even with Susie, because I follow, right?
Yes,
we would like to see the outcome of this weekend. So I want you to take time as much. Yes, I would like you all as well to keep hydrated. Those are the tips. We are always busy as queens, and sometimes this is very important. Do your skincare. Yes, do your skincare. Please do it. It's very. Yeah, I would say I'm very adamant, because I know, yes, we may have good stuff, but it's important. It's very important to stay hydrated. Eat, ladies, eat. I know I am very guilty of this. Yes, sometimes we don't eat on time. We might
that's
just grab
how we
a
do
snack.
pageant weekend. Yeah, that can be challenging on pageant weekend, but that's what on-the-go snacks are for, and that's what Starbucks is for. So.
Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Yes, it's very important. I can tell you, because I have seen persons who would have faint on the night of the show. I've seen persons who would have faint just before. And you would tell yourself, oh, your body can hold up. Trust me, after these vigorous trainings, you come into the countdown. So please share these messages with your sister queens, your delegates who are about to come. I always say there's a trick. Now, if you don't like fruit like me, I love fruits. So sometimes I will make smoothie and have it bottle. I will bottle them off, and I would grab and go, because it's a meal, right? Or you have soups where you just have to heat. Whatever you like. If you have them cook, if you have someone to assist, kudos to you, right? But sometimes just grabbing one fruit, having that to sustain you. And you need to eat properly. I emphasize
Yes.
this. Have a good breakfast. Even if you skip lunch, you'll have a good dinner because you all are now preparing for the international leg. So I want to thank you all so much again. My
Thank
heart
you
is
so
full.
much.
I'm very thankful. Yes, and Deja, you have been so patient. I know you said you have to, and
Thank
whoever
you.
is your family or friends, extend the gratitude because they have been very patient for this interview. I love you all, ladies. Lindsay, you are representing both of you. You are making good spokesmodel. And I
Thank
am looking
you.
out for you all on the pageantry front internationally. Yes, I can't wait to meet you all in person. So, from myself as your host from Pageantry Talk and from New Era TT Radio, you all are not strangers. You all are inducted in as our pageant family. So, I want to say to you all, please enjoy handing over. Have fun. And as we say, break a leg. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having us again
So it
for
was
round
nice
two.
having
Thank you. So much fun.
Yes. Yes, you all are welcome anytime. And tell your director I sent all my love, my Trinidad and Tobago sun, this warm weather. I send it all the way for you all as well. So take
Thank
care
you.
until we
Thank
speak
you.
again. Enjoy your handing over and reign supreme as you continue.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. So I would like to, for our viewers, this was an interesting episode today because I got the chance to interview ladies who are about to hand over a crown. And I know on the international level and state, it is a lot of work. So for anyone who is out there thinking about joining pageantry, I don't know if we can get Sir Charles to enter probably one day and I can be his trainer.
I wish you all the best.
Seriously, it would be so nice. And then you have experience here. So I always get questions after the show, but I really would like my guests, my viewers who listen to come on live. So I probably get some persons to come in live one day and just throw their questions because I always get questions, but I think they are a little camera shy. Right? So Charles, I'm handing right back to you. And thank you for having me in this beautiful Monday evening in our beautiful Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And we seriously have to pray for our country, eh? That's something I want to throw. I do all the time, but I like to encourage persons. You have to pray for our country.
Okay, Adina, that's how you're going to leave it for today. And of course, thank you very much. Thanks to the ladies for passing through. And thanks to all the viewers and listeners. This has been Pageantry Talks.
Thank you.
It's a greatness reflected in your soul.